Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Den, and I'm here to break down the stock market so you can make smarter, more confident investment decisions. Today we're diving into one of the hottest names in tech, AMD, or Advanced Micro Devices. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting your journey, this video will give you the insights you need to decide if AMD is the right stock for your portfolio in 2025. Now, why talk about AMD? Well, this company has been a game changer in the semiconductor industry, going head-to-head with giants like Intel and NVIDIA. With its cutting-edge processors and GPUs, AMD has not only carved out a significant market share, but also established itself as a leader in innovation. But the big question is, does AMD have what it takes to maintain its momentum, or are there headwinds investors need to watch out for? In today's video, we'll break it all down for you. From AMD's business model and financial performance to the trends shaping the semiconductor industry, we'll cover everything you need to know. Plus, I'll share expert predictions and practical tips to help you make informed decisions about AMD stock. So grab your notebook, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's dive into the world of AMD, one of the most talked about tech stocks of our time. AMD's business overview. Let's start by understanding what makes AMD a standout in the tech world. Advanced Micro Devices, or AMD, is a leading semiconductor company specializing in CPUs, GPUs, and custom silicon solutions. These are the core components powering everything from gaming consoles to data centers and even artificial intelligence applications. AMD's Ryzen processors and Radeon graphics cards have been game changers in their respective markets. With Ryzen, AMD has challenged Intel's dominance in CPUs, offering high-performance solutions for both consumers and businesses. On the GPU side, Radeon cards are competing fiercely with NVIDIA, particularly in the gaming and professional graphics segments. But AMD's ambitions don't stop there. The company's EPYC processors have gained significant traction in the data center market, where demand for cloud computing and AI workloads is skyrocketing. In fact, AMD's EPYC chips are being used by major players like Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud, and Microsoft Azure, marking a major win in the highly competitive server space. Another critical piece of AMD's growth strategy is its acquisition of Xilinx, a leader in programmable logic devices. This acquisition has expanded AMD's portfolio, enabling it to target new markets like 5G, automotive, and edge computing. It's a strategic move that positions AMD for long-term growth in emerging tech industries. In short, AMD is not just a semiconductor company. It's an innovation powerhouse. Its ability to compete across multiple markets, from gaming to enterprise, makes it a compelling player in the tech sector. Financial performance analysis. Now let's talk numbers. AMD's financial performance has been nothing short of impressive in recent years. In its most recent earnings report, AMD posted a revenue of $5.8 billion, reflecting a year-over-year growth of 12%. This growth is particularly noteworthy given the broader challenges in the semiconductor industry, including supply chain constraints and geopolitical tensions. Looking at profit margins, AMD's gross margin stands at approximately 51%, showcasing its ability to maintain profitability despite rising costs. This is a critical metric that highlights the company's operational efficiency and pricing power in a competitive market. When it comes to the balance sheet, AMD is in a strong position. The company has over $3 billion in cash reserves and manageable levels of debt, giving it the financial flexibility to invest in R&D, acquisitions, and market expansion. This financial stability is a key factor that sets AMD apart from some of its competitors. Now let's consider valuation. AMD's price-to-earnings ratio currently hovers around 30, which is higher than the industry average but justified by its strong growth prospects. Analysts are optimistic about AMD's future, with many setting price targets in the range of $120 to $140 per share, depending on market conditions. In summary, AMD's financial health and consistent growth make it a strong contender in the tech sector. However, as with any investment, it's essential to weigh these positives against potential risks, which we'll discuss later in the video. Coming up next, we'll explore the industry trends and macroeconomic factors shaping AMD's future. Stay tuned! Industry trends and AMD's future. Now, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. The semiconductor industry is at the heart of some of the most transformative trends shaping our world today, and AMD is perfectly positioned to capitalize on these opportunities. First, let's talk about artificial intelligence. AI applications are driving unprecedented demand for high-performance computing and specialized processors. AMD's GPUs and EPIC server processors are tailor-made for AI workloads, and the company is already collaborating with industry leaders to integrate its solutions into cutting-edge AI projects. Next, there's the gaming industry, a market that continues to grow year over year. With the rise of 4K gaming, virtual reality, and esports, AMD's Radeon GPUs and custom processors for gaming consoles like the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X are in high demand. This is a segment where AMD has consistently delivered, and it shows no signs of slowing down. Another major trend is the shift toward cloud computing and data centers. AMD's EPIC processors are gaining market share in this lucrative space, thanks to their superior performance and energy efficiency. With cloud spending projected to grow by over 20% annually, AMD stands to benefit significantly. Finally, let's not forget about AMD's expansion into new markets like 5G and automotive through its acquisition of Xilinx. These industries are still in their early growth phases, but they represent enormous long-term potential. By diversifying its portfolio, AMD is setting itself up for sustained success across multiple sectors. In essence, AMD is riding the wave of some of the most exciting technological advancements of our time. Its ability to innovate and adapt to changing market demands makes it a company to watch closely as we move further into 2025. Risks and challenges. Of course, no investment comes without risks, and AMD is no exception. While the company's prospects are bright, there are challenges that investors need to keep in mind. One of the biggest risks is the highly competitive nature of the semiconductor industry. AMD faces stiff competition from giants like Intel and NVIDIA, both of whom are aggressively innovating and investing in their product lines. A misstep in execution or a delay in product launches could impact AMD's market position. Another concern is the global supply chain. While the semiconductor shortage has eased compared to previous years, geopolitical tensions, particularly involving Taiwan, a key hub for chip manufacturing, could disrupt AMD's supply chain and production capabilities. Macroeconomic factors also play a role. Rising interest rates and inflation can impact consumer spending on tech products, which in turn could affect AMD's revenue growth. Additionally, fluctuations in foreign exchange rates might pose challenges, given AMD's global operations. Lastly, we must consider valuation risk. While AMD's growth story is compelling, its stock price is already trading at a premium compared to some peers. This means that any negative news or missed expectations could lead to significant price volatility. As an investor, it's crucial to weigh these risks against AMD's growth potential. Diversification and staying informed about market developments can help you manage these challenges effectively. Coming up next, I'll share my final thoughts and actionable tips to help you decide whether AMD stock is the right fit for your portfolio. Stay tuned! Final thoughts on AMD stock. So where does AMD stand in the grand scheme of investing? It's clear that AMD has transformed itself into a formidable player in the semiconductor industry, with a robust product portfolio, strategic acquisitions, and a knack for innovation. From gaming and AI to data centers and automotive, AMD is tapping into some of the fastest-growing markets globally. But as with any investment, timing and strategy are everything. AMD's stock has shown significant volatility in the past, and while its long-term growth story is strong, short-term fluctuations are always a possibility. That's why it's crucial to align your investment in AMD with your financial goals, risk tolerance, and time horizon. AMD is not just a stock, it's a bet on the future of technology. If you believe in the continued rise of AI, gaming, and cloud computing, AMD is a compelling choice to consider for your portfolio. But always remember, no stock is a guaranteed winner, and diversification remains key to managing risk. In the end, AMD's ability to execute its strategy and adapt to market changes will determine its success. Keep an eye on their earnings reports, product launches, and industry developments to stay ahead of the curve. Now, let's wrap up with some actionable tips to help you make the most of this information. Actionable tips for investing in AMD stock. Before you rush to add AMD to your portfolio, here are some actionable tips to help you make a well-informed decision. First, do your own research. While AMD's prospects are promising, it's essential to dig deeper into the company's financials, recent earnings reports, and upcoming product launches. Use tools like stock screeners and financial news platforms to stay updated. Second, consider starting with a small position. If you're new to investing or unsure about AMD's short-term performance, start with a modest investment and scale up as you gain confidence in the stock. Third, set clear investment goals. Are you looking for long-term growth, or are you aiming for short-term gains? Understanding your objectives will help you decide how AMD fits into your broader portfolio strategy. Fourth, keep an eye on market conditions. Semiconductors are a cyclical industry, meaning they're influenced by broader economic trends. Monitor factors like interest rates, global supply chain developments, and tech sector performance to gauge AMD's trajectory. Lastly, don't forget to diversify. While AMD is an exciting stock, putting all your eggs in one basket is never a good idea. Balance your portfolio with investments in other industries and asset classes to reduce risk. By following these tips, you'll be better equipped to navigate the complexities of investing in AMD and the stock market as a whole. Remember, the key to successful investing is patience, research, and a clear strategy. That's it for today's video! I hope you found this analysis helpful and insightful. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more expert insights into the stock market.